Hello and welcome to another Tapubu video. This time we're going to be following in the adventures of Aboithegameboi. Something like that. I believe this is a losing match if I understand correctly. So we're gonna find out... Whoa, 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 whoa. My cat is attacking the microphone. We're gonna find out what causes things to go wrong. Double Uter all the way across the sky. Yes, this is a normal game. From the summoner spells, I guess I don't have to press tab to see that. Whoa. From the summoner spells selection, I would guess that... Oh, my cat is attacking my microphone. I would guess that it's pretty low elo normals because we have two clarities. This is going to be a long game, I think. So, where is our big burly bear? He's right here. Well, I think we might be seeing some invasion, maybe? They want to invade. The enemy team is getting ready for an insta-gib down here. They want to kill someone right when they come in. So what's Uter gonna do? He's waiting to go in right at 155, I believe. When Uter is at his most vulnerable moment. You're gonna have to get down if you keep this up, cat. No. He is fixated on this microphone. Okay, here they come. Here they come, preparing for the first blood. Yeah, that is a very dead Uter, and Zillion's got it. It's good for Zillion to get a kill. Zillion is strong. And so I believe you are level 2. That's excellent. And so I'd guess that the enemy Uter is a little pissed right now. Okay, Anyway, we're back to the game. I got a text. I'm a little bit distracted now. That was a very good invasion. The 155 invasion is the one they never expect. Because, I mean, the problem is it puts their team behind a lot. I notice your team doesn't have an 80 carry here. That's going to be your biggest drawback. Olaf is going to have to get super fed if you want to win. Or you're going to have to go super offensive. What's Phil6 doing? He needs to stop that. Anyway, see, they have Teemo, and Ezreal, so they're doing a lot of damage with those two, and Mordekaiser and Cassidy, they really don't have a tank, except for Uter. So they're gonna be, like, the thing is, right now tanks are not as useful as they used to be. If you have an all-damage team, you're gonna do really well. And so... But you have to have a variation of damage. AD destroys tanks right now because of Last Whisper and Infinity Edge. Oh, come on, Fiddle6, use your spells, really? There we go. AD carry owns tanks right now because you can shred the armor. The only thing, like, there are certain champions that counter AD, like Malphite and Rammus. But until they start getting more play, AD carries really kind of decide the game. Like, eventually you get to a point where tankiness doesn't matter. And so that's why having damage is more important. This is very dangerous right here, what you're doing, because you're not level 3 yet. And so you're catching Uter again. You got his stuff, you're level 3, but look, Cassidon's coming for you. Cassidon is someone you don't want to get fed, or you're going to kill him, aren't you? No. You don't want to give kills to Cassidon. The thing with Cassidon is he's easy ganks until level 6. He's very, very easy ganks. You should be worried less about invading now that Uter's behind, and a lot more about ganking mid. Because Cassidon is going to be your biggest threat if you're not careful. This Lux has clarity. That means this Lux is bad. If it's a bad Lux, it's a Lux that's going to die to Cassidon. So, like, that's your biggest concern. If you're bad with Lux, you are bad with Lux. There's no in between. You're either going to get a pentakill with Lux, or you're going to feed 10 kills as Lux. Like, I'm serious. Like, people play her because she's an all skill shot champion, and if you're terrible with skill shots and everything, you're just going to be terrible with Lux. So that's why I don't like to see Luxes. You're going for Mordekaiser, who's a very easy gank. But remember, Kassadin, once he hits level 6, you can't gank him anymore. You're way behind in level. This is going to be really hard to do because you're way behind in level, and Olaf is low HP, and Mord can really die. But, I mean, you gotta get levels here. Focus on leveling, because, okay, he's level 2. But there goes Kassadin's first kill. Boom. I told you, Lux is bad. Now Kassadin's level 6, no ganking Kassadin. If you do gank him, you have to stun, and then Lux has to snare. But she's not going to get the snare. You're not going to get the stun, one or the other. You're invading again. You have low HP. He has high HP, and Kassadin just went back, so you're actually kind of okay. But you gotta level in Tiger. That's smart. That's really smart, because then you can do more damage invading and stuff. You didn't need to flash there. There was no one coming for you. But if you don't have the HP, don't invade. That was stupid. You could have easily been caught if Kassadin hadn't gone back. You would have been dead. And then Kassadin would have been a much bigger problem. And yeah, if they say they're going AFK, never believe them, because it's a lie. So now this Udyr is well behind you. He has Cloth +5, which is like the worst on Udyr. He's clearly not a good player. Because you have the early game advantage, well, it's really not an advantage though, is it? Because you're about the same gold and about the same kills. So that's a problem. And Fiddlesticks died, which means that blue buff didn't really help him at all. Your team is farming pretty poorly, so is theirs. Your team's farming better than them, actually. What are you waiting for? Your blue's not going to spawn at 7 minutes. There's no wards bottom, but you don't know that. You should have ganked. If you're going to be there, okay, there you're ganking. Because Fiddlesticks plus ganks is easy kills, but you gotta tell them, they gotta be aware that you're coming, but clearly not. There, we're gonna, maybe Fiddlesticks is not even close enough. This fit is bad. The problem with Udyr and low ELO is you've got to do all the work yourself. Your team isn't even going to respond if you gank sometimes like that. Like, you're with a bunch of really bad players. I can tell that already. For one thing, they didn't frickin' pick an AD carry. Olaf is going to lose against Mordekaiser if you don't gank a lot, because Olaf loses to constant harass. You're wasting a lot of time counter jungling when your lanes need help. Kassadin's getting blue. Mordekaiser's low up here, and you're wasting time with a lane that's not going to help you if you gank them. And, like, if you want to have a hope of winning, you gotta gank for Olaf, because he is the only real AD powerhouse on your team. You could have farmed that right there. You could have pushed the lane, reset it, and Kassadin would have lost a lot of experience, but you didn't. Now you're wasting time going to a blue buff late. You're just wasting a lot of time, really. Go gank Mordekaiser. You're only level 4, that's a problem too. The enemy Udyr, what's he? He's level 3. He's doing terrible, but you're doing terrible too. Well, not as terrible. And see, now because Olaf wasn't there, you got screwed out of an easy game. Lux is not going to come because Lux is bad, as we know. You are going to get the kill, thank goodness. Just don't die, because Mordekaiser OP. It's good that you're ganking Mordekaiser, because this is the only lane that's really easy to gank. With Kassadin's doing his thing too. Kassadin's clearly a good player. He's your biggest problem. And you don't have enough reliable CC to lock him down. So that's why the game is over. You're not going to win. You only have a stun, and Lux is unreliable snare for Kassadin. Lux is about to die, maybe not, probably. Yeah, Kassadin rolls face in this ELO. You didn't gank him before 6, and so he's strong, and now he's stealing your blue buff. And unless you catch him here, oh, you might get killed yourself. That was a good ult, Lux. Oh, but she missed her snare, and the snare is what matters. You're gonna die to Cassidy. Now you've got a problem. Now you've got a major problem. And there goes Lux. And Cassidy's not gonna ever die, I don't think, because you can't kill him once he's 6 if you have no CC. Oh, Fiddlesticks has CC, but I don't know how good Fiddle's gonna be. He didn't help at all. You can maybe do Dragon here. You're gonna get a Lux kill, or sorry, an Ezreal kill easy, because of that excellent snare there. Or maybe you won't. Yeah, he's gonna flash away. You just got juked. And Cassidy might pick up another kill here. Oh, you did get him. That's your Zillion's fault, that's not yours. But you're back in here good. Fiddlesticks is killing Teemo, that's very good. This Fiddlesticks is the only one who can really lock down Cassidy for a considerable amount of time. Yeah. So, you're not killing him, and Cassidy has so much burst. Such ridiculous amounts of burst that he doesn't even need AP until, like, mid-game, late game. Like, he's doing a lot of damage right now with just the Catalyst and 38 AP. Oh, that's a dead Fiddlesticks. Oh, except Cassidy has no more mana. Fiddlesticks could have turned around and auto-attacked him a bit there and maybe gotten a kill, but he didn't have any mana either. The problem with support Fiddlesticks is you gotta go Philo first or you're gonna have no mana. He had a Clarity he didn't use. What the crap? He could have gotten a kill if he used a Clarity. Anyway, Lux is ganking bottom, but oh, he got killed anyway. And that Clarity went to waste. See, this is why you don't take Clarity. Bad players take Clarity. They use it badly. If you see a player with Clarity on your team, you know they're gonna do terrible. If they're even considering Clarity, they're gonna do terrible. You're not gonna get him. Oh, you did. Well, Lux isn't as bad as I thought, but Fiddlesticks is as bad as I thought. And so, you're level 6 now. Cassidy's level 8. You got a level. Top lane is level 10. You've got a level. Like, Fiddlesticks is out leveling you. If you gotta be the main tank, you gotta be a high level. How are you building right now? You're getting your gold per 10s. You don't have near as much gold as you should compared to some of the high players. Let's see. You've got 2200. Cass has 3700. Or sorry, no, you have 2500. Cass has 3800. So you have the lowest gold on your team actually. That's you're not farming nearly enough. You have 25 to his 40 now. You gotta spend less time running around, and you don't necessarily want to go Tiger. You're slowing down your camp. If you switch between Tiger and Phoenix, and mainly Phoenix, you're going to be doing a lot more damage to that guy. Now Fiddlestick did something, but then he died to Teemo. Oh my goodness. See, you're not doing enough effective stuff to make up for the fact that your team is terrible. You're ganking. That's a good gank top. That was very good. Oh, get out of there. But there goes Cassidy again, because why? He's gonna get you too. You're going that. No. Dead. Riftwalk dead. Yeah. You saw Cassidy right here. Olaf just went down. Why'd you stay there? Zillion's about to die. Maybe not. Actually, you might get a kill there. Yeah, nice. Meanwhile, their Udyr is catching up to you. He's going damage, so even though you have more stuff than him, he has the damage. And you didn't buy anything. You couldn't buy anything, did you? Yeah. So you're not getting any gold. You're not getting any gold at all, and that's not good. Now you're going back. You're wasting more time. I know you want to get... I don't know what you want to get. Yeah, you got your... Hello, where'd it go? No, you got wards. It's good to have wards, but you're not... You should have gotten wards a long time ago. A lot of why you're dying is because you don't have wards. and because you're just kind of running around and not leveling. Never pass up experience. Like right here, good, you're doing the right thing, except with Phoenix stance. You're going to get more creeps if you Phoenix stance. You're underestimating the power... It never bear stance attack. You're underestimating the power of Phoenix stance. If you have it level 4, don't be using Tiger and bear stance to farm. Like honestly, this costs less to activate. This does more damage to use. And Cassidy and Mordekaiser are coming for you. Lux is missing all their stuff. There goes Udyr, and here comes Cassidy and Mord. You did get an Udyr kill, but you're about to die to Cassidy a lot. Maybe not. Oh, you're gonna get him! You're gonna get him! Nope. And you're never gonna get Cassidy. You gotta focus him when he comes into the team fight. Just drop everything on him or he's out. Like, what's he got now? What's he got? He's got a Rod of Ages. He's got the everything he needs for his tankiness. Now he can just kite you all day. Meanwhile, Teemo and Ezreal are pushing bottom because you're all up here helping kill a Cassidy you didn't kill. What's your build? Let's see. You're getting the gold pretends. You should have had your gold pretends by now. It's 16 minutes. Gold pretend time is over. The average game is 30 minutes.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
And you're not going to get enough money from the gold pretends. You might as well forego their use. You need to be more damaging because you've got to bring down Cassidy. Your team is not doing the damage. Fiddlesticks has enough, but he's not focusing in. Lux doesn't have any damage built. Ezreal's very dead. Cassidy's in there though. And Cassidy's gonna pick up a double kill probably. Yeah.
Dominating. Blue team
maybe a triple.
Kill.
Now imagine if you had that bush warded. Imagine if you had that bush warded. So it's not that Udyr is catching up to you. This Udyr is very bad. He built very badly. He jungled very badly. But he farmed more than you, and you're feeding Cassidy. So, I mean, no matter how useful your ganks are, you have to stop and farm and get experience. And you can't just be running around in the enemy jungle. You're asking to be killed, especially with no wards. Really, at this point in the game, when you've got a wall hacker like this, you've got to ward everything. You've got to be able to see where they're going, or you're gonna die. Like, Cassidy doesn't get much play in higher ELOs because people know how to lock him down. You might get him here. Nope. Because if you had that bush warded, you got Udyr, and you got I mean, that's a bad Udyr. It really, really is. But... Oh, and... See, meanwhile, Olaf up here he should hit those minions or he'd die. He gets health back with Wriggles. But meanwhile... you're not... There comes Cassidy, he's gonna kill you guys. He has almost a death now. Cassidy without AP, very strong. Cassidy with AP, invincible. Look at how fast he bursts you down. He's gonna probably get you all. And like, your guys aren't... None of you are tanky. Like, how you beat Cassidy is by being tanky. If he can't burst you down instantly, he's not an assassin anymore and he's worthless. But you have Teemo, you have... I'm sorry, no, that's their team. You have Lux, you have Zillion, you have Fiddlesticks there, and none of them are really building HP that much. None of them are building magic resist. And you don't... Olaf isn't with the team yet, so he's not helping in the least bit. He's the one who could take down... He could do the damage to take down Cassidy. He could survive Cassidy. What the crap are people pinging about? But we're gonna speed up a little bit here. Where's the speed up button? ×2. Oh yeah, I can use the plus and minus here. Zillion used his ult. Turn around and hit him, man. There we go.
Rampage.
Uder's still focusing on counter jungling. You're still on level 9 though. What level's Kassadin?
Legendary.
Kassadin is level 13. You got a problem.
Purple team's
You've
turret
got a
has been
massive,
destroyed.
massive problem here. You should be attacking him. You should be helping him. See, notice he warded there. He knows better. Well, Olaf can't really survive against 2 pushers, and Teemo's kind of fed. Mordekaiser really has nothing on Olaf, but Olaf isn't in the fight. He's not helping the team because he's perma-pushing against Mordekaiser, because Mordekaiser perma-pushes. Mord's doing his job by keeping Olaf locked down. He's winning against CS on Olaf, and he's preventing Olaf from taking down Kassadin. And I mean, you're running away from him. You don't have wards, you don't know where they are, and so you're running into enemies like this. Zillion's dead.
Shut down.
Fiddlestick should have ulted like hours ago. Kassadin's like, I don't care about your ult, I'm just gonna go in and kill them all. There you go.
Blue team triple kill.
Like, Kassadin.
Purple team's turret has
The
been
problem with
destroyed.
going blind pick is you've gotta have something to lock people down with. Like, if you don't have enough CC, this can happen. If it had been Katarina, the same thing could have happened. Like, you don't have
Purple team's turret
anything to
has
lock
been
down
destroyed.
these jumpers and wall hackers and stuff. And like, you know, the reason Cassie doesn't get high elo play is, you know, you got a lot of CC, people know how to get CC. But blind pick or low elo like this, you can go cast in all you want, because people don't know what to do against him. This guy's probably not that good, maybe he's 1300 elo, but he knows how to pub some with Kassadin. I lie, he's probably higher than 1300 because he followed into the jungle and helped against counter jungling. But most of your team really not good. I mean, they're kind of doing the right thing, but no tankiness, no AD carry. And if Kassadin built a Negatron cloak, you wouldn't ever kill him. Meanwhile, what's your build? No damage items yet. What's this? What is this for? A Wit's End, I hope. You don't have the gold because you didn't farm enough, and so let's see the gold here. Like Udyr, enemy Udyr 4800, you 4800, Kassadin 10,000. Like, any 2 players of your team can maybe equal Kassadin's gold. And so it's not even fair. He built a gold pretend just because he wants to have more bursts. Once he gets that, what's it called? The burst item, he is gonna kill any of you in one combo. Like, let's look at Kassadin's abilities here. He's got plus 229 on his Rift Walk every 5 seconds. He's got plus 320 on his Force Pulse. He's got plus 320 on his Null Sphere, and his auto attacks are doing 69 extra damage, with just from AP. Well, I guess it's 120 with overall, but I mean, that's a lot of damage. That's around 800, 900 on a single burst, maybe. You can't beat that with this team. I mean, Lux has 71 on her great scaling ult here. It's just not fair.
Team double kill.
the Rod of Ages. That's what Cassidy had at about 10-15 minutes of
Legendary.
So yeah, this is over. You gotta have, like, you did alright, you did a lot of running around. Your team never locked down Cassidy. And you never ganked Cassidy before 6. If you shut him down before 6, you're fine. If you let him get 6 without ganking him, good luck, Charlie.